Good morning, children. We are once again back. We have already started the chapter called the temperature grasslands. And we are talking about the countries of North America. I said there are quite many countries, more than 11 and 12 countries. And we are talking about the grassland of North America. The name of the grassland in North American countries is called the prairies. This grassland is called in different names in different countries. You take the page number, first page of this chapter, page number 43, and you will see the list here. You see list here. In North America, this grassland is called the prairies. And in South America, this grassland, the same grassland, is called the pampas. Likewise, in Russia it is called steppes, and in South Africa it is called veld, and in Australia it is called downs, and in Central Africa we call it savannas, which we have already studied. Savanna, right? So therefore, the same grassland is called by different name in different countries, and we are talking about the prairies. And this grassland of the grassland of North American countries are called the prairies, right? So we have already started this chapter, and we have done with the two subtopics, that is its location. Okay, where do we get this prairies? I said there is a country called Mexico in North America, and there is another country called Canada in North America. This grassland falls in between these two countries. I said that's location. And climate we have studied, and in the climate we said we studied that we have got a very extreme climate in this region, right? Summer you have got a very hot summer, and winter you have got a very harsh and cold winter. All right. Now today we will study the third subtopic, that is the animal life. What kind of animal we get in this region? That is the region called the prairies. Prairies are the grassland that are found in North American countries, right? Now, so the third subtopic is animal life. All right. So now I have written this two vocabulary here. Okay, this one and this one. Do you know this word? This one. This is herbivorous, and this is carnivorous. What is herbivorous? Herbivores are the animals which eat grass. They survive by eating grass, right? And what about carnivorous then? Carnivorous are the animals which eat flesh for surviving. They eat flesh, they eat grass. So therefore, both are animals, but they are two different kinds of animals. They eat grass and they eat flesh. So the animals that we get in this region, the prairies, okay, the herbivorous animals, they are bison, zebra, rhinoceros, and antelopes. Antelopes, white antelopes. Where do we get white antelopes? I will ask in the next lesson. Okay, antelopes, all these animals we get in this region as we consider the herbivorous animal. Okay, herbivorous animal. Now, another kind of animal that we get in this particular region is carnivorous. Carnivorous animals are, lions, they eat flesh, right? And even wolves you get in this region, right? So both kinds of animal you get in this particular region, right? Particular region, that is the prairies, the grassland of North American countries. Okay, there are plenty of countries: Canada, Mexico, and USA. USA is the largest country of one of the largest countries of North American among the North American countries. Okay, all right. So this is regarding your animal life of this particular region, that is the prairies. Right? Okay. Right, I forgot one thing. Before we begin this subtopic, we'll discuss one kind of animal, the peculiar animal that we get in this region. You take your page number 44 and you see the picture also here. Small mouse kind of animal. You see here. No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 small mouse kind of animal you get here. They are called prairie dogs. No, I will write here. Okay, P-R-A-I-R-I, a prairie, D-O-G-S, dogs. I do not know why they are called prairie dogs, but they are called prairie dogs. I do not know, but they are called prairie dogs. Small mouse kind of animal, and this is a special animal that we get in this particular region, apart from the herbivorous animal and the carnivorous animal. Right? Okay, now let us go to the next topic, that is life of people. Life of the people. Alright, of the people, particularly to this of this region. Now, what do they do? What is their occupation? Their occupation is two. One is farming. I have written here. Where? Farming. Okay. Another is cattle rearing. What is cattle? Cattle comes cow. They keep animals for livelihood. That is cattle rearing. Right? Everything. Sorry, I'm so sorry. Everything it comes together. Right? Cattle. Okay. So now occupation, but basically it's, when we say cattle, immediately we remember cows, no? But when we say cattle, all animals will come under this topic, right? Now, occupation is the farming and cattle rearing. Let us first take the farming. How do they do farming? Farming means you plant seed and you grow and you reap it. Suppose here we do paddy plantation, and in June, July we do paddy plantation, and by December paddy will be ready. Okay, and we will cut the paddy plant, and we will dry it, and we will collect it, and we will thrash it, and we will separate the hay and the paddy, and we will once again separate the husk and the paddy, and we will make a rice out of it. No, that is farming, right? Planting maize, planting the paddy, and doing plantation of millets. All these are doing farming. All right. So what kind of farming people, those who live in this region, do? What kind of farming do they do? They do farming basically of wheat. Where I have written somewhere here, wheat. Okay, I have not written. W-H-E-A-T, wheat. Wheat, okay? In Nepali we call it gaun, right? Evening we make a chapati and we eat, no? So this chapati, that flour is made out of this wheat, okay? Wheat. So famous farming that they do is of wheat. They do wheat plantation, plenty. So therefore, another word I have written here, they export quality. I have written here. No, export means to send outside of the country. Okay, export, to send out. Okay, so therefore they plant this wheat in such a way, in such a good quality, so that after eating, left out, surplus, extra, they will sell to the other countries. And to the poor countries, they will give them in free. Right? So USA is very rich, no? I said North American country, USA is one of the North American countries. So therefore USA is very rich, no? So therefore they supply this wheat to the other poor countries also in free, right? So therefore they do plantation of wheat, basically, mainly, importantly. So therefore they are called wheat basket of the world. The USA is called the wheat basket of the world. Which country is called the land of the midnight sun? You know, remember, no? Likewise, similarly, which country is called wheat basket of the world? Which country? If you are asked, then you have to answer USA is called wheat basket of the world. Okay? Alright, so this is because plenty of wheat you get in this country. I'm not talking about this wheat, W-E-E-D, wheat. This wheat is different. We are talking about this wheat, but you know the meaning of both this W-H-E-A-T, wheat, and W-E-E-D, weed. Okay? The pronunciation almost, it sounds similar, but they are two different spellings and two different things. Okay, this is wheat, grains. Alright, so okay, the occupation one is farming, is that basically they do the farming of wheat cultivation. Apart from that, other farming also they will do. Okay, but mainly they do wheat cultivation. Okay, now let us take another occupation of the people, those who live in this region, the prairies. Okay, they also do cattle rearing. I explain you what is cattle. Cows. Okay, rearing means to keep, to, you know, like a plantation you cultivate. So cattle you rear. Rear means you keep and you breed it, right? You multiply it. So cattle rearing also is their occupation. Like here we do not have much, but when you go to the North India, like Kashmir and even Leh Ladakh and all, they keep lot of sheep. You know, sheep. They will keep hundreds and thousands of sheep, and they will cut the fur of the sheep and they will sell it. So, and meat also they eat. So therefore they will earn money, and with that they live their life. Alright, so that is cattle rearing. Okay, so here in this particular region also they do cattle rearing. How do they do now cattle rearing? Cattle rearing is done in the western part of this region. Okay, western part. Now other parts they will do farming, but western part they do cattle rearing. Now I will give you one special word here, and we will remember this word and we will learn the meaning of this word. Okay, now see here, R-A-N-C-H-E-S, ranches. R-A-N-C-H-E-S, ranches. Right? Let us know the meaning of this, and I will explain you how do they rear cattle. Okay, before we do this, you know, little bit of regarding farming. I forgot to tell you one technical thing, right? That is, when they do farming, since USA is very advanced country, so here we use oxens, no, for plowing the field, and hollow will be there, you know, that plowing instrument, and that oxens will pull, and you will dig the ground accordingly. No, that's the way we dig our land for cultivation. But in USA, how do they do? Everywhere they use machines to plow the field also, to to plant the seed also, to harvest also, to cut also, and to while thrashing also they will use. Thrashing means, so you have seen the people the separating the hay and the paddy. When you cut paddy, there will be a paddy plant, and on top there will be seed, paddy seed. So in order to separate this, you have to thrash, you have to beat on the floor, and the grain will come out. You will be able to separate the grain and the straw, this hay. So that's the way we do here. But there, everything will be done by machine, because they are advanced country. So therefore, so many acres and hectares of land, okay, only 2 people can cultivate, because everywhere they use machine. Here, even for 1 acre of land, so many people are needed, because we don't have machines, or we have to do with our own, by our hands. We have to use our hands in order to plant seed also, in order to cut also, and in order to thrash also. Everything we need to do by our hands. Okay, but in their case it's not the same. They do by their machines, right? Okay, we'll carry on. So western side, you have got a cattle raiding, and I introduce you the word, the ranches, ranches. What is these? Who are they? Take the page number 45 and read the first, second, third paragraph, 5th line. I will read for you. Thousands of hectares of land are used for rearing cattle and horses on commercial farms called ranches. Right? Huge land. They will barricade that land, and they will keep cattle there and horses there. And this land is called ranches. They will keep cattle and horses because for commercial purpose, means in order to sell and in order to buy. And if you want to sell, you will sell the cattle to get money. So for this purpose, they keep animals, and they will occupy huge area of land. And this particular land is called ranches. Clear? And the people and the persons, whoever owns those huge area of land, barricaded land, where they keep animals, land, these people are called ranchers. Mind the spelling, ranchers. Ranches, okay? ERS is person. ERS is persons. Ranchers are persons, those who own ranches. Okay? Ranches is a place, barricaded place, huge area of land where they keep cattle for commercial purpose, for selling and buying. And those who own that particular land, the barricaded land where they have kept animals, these persons are called ranchers. Okay? And these ranchers will hire cowboys. Remember who are cowboys? You start reading the books written by Louis L'Amour. Is an English author, Louis L'Amour. When I was in class 11 and 12, I used to read the series of Louis L'Amour's, and the books that he writes for cowboys, the story of cowboys. They will go to the jungles on riding horse, and they will kill animals, and they will find some gundas there, those who are looters, those who are thieves, and they will kill those the cowboys will kill those, and they will also guard their cattle from dangerous animals like lions and tigers, and even from thieves, those who steal cattle, they will guard, and they will have their pistol here and the long short range guns with them. So those novels are novels in a sense. Those books and series are very nice. Louis Lamb. Right. Okay. So cowboys, what do they do is these ranchers, those who own these ranches, this huge land. Okay, these ranchers, they hire cowboys to look after these cattle. They themselves will not look after the cattle because they are the malik, they are the owner of those cattle. So they will employ cowboys to look after these. Because cattle has to be protected from the jungle animals, carnivorous animals, lions, tigers, wolves. They have to protect, and even they have to protect cattle from dacoits and thieves. So therefore cowboys are needed. So cowboys are very expert in riding horse. They will ride horse in such a way so that with the speed horse they will be able to shoot correctly with a correct aim. They will be able to use the pistol very in an expert manner. So these people are cowboys. You will see the picture also here. They will have a hat, nice felter hat, and most of them they put a long boot, leather hunting boot, long boot, and a leather jacket, and they will be very tough, and they will smoke cigar, and they look very rough and tough. They look really man, those kind of strong boys. They will keep to protect their cattle. All right. So now let us revise, because this chapter is very short, right? So two topics we have already finished in the previous class, that is location and climate. And location we call it in between Mexico and Canada, these prairies. And this morning I told you this grassland in North American countries are called they are called prairies, but in other countries are called in different names. Same grassland in different countries are called by different names, and the list I showed you, first page of this particular chapter, right? So now climate, then we discussed about climate. Climate is very harsh, almost, because some are very hot and the winter very cold, but in a way weather is quite okay than the other some hot countries and the place and the deserts. And animal life we call it, and both kinds of animal you get here: herbivorous animal and a carnivorous animal. Herbivorous animal, they eat grass, and a carnivorous animal, they eat flesh. And the example you say, the white antelopes we found in some other country. Last time we discussed, well, here is a simple antelope, the normal antelope we get here. And when we talked about the life of the people here in this particular region, we said that their occupation, their main work is two kinds of work. One is farming and one is cattle raiding. And farming they do by using machines. So therefore they produce in a large amount. Even only 2 persons can produce so much of grain, so much of wheat. All right. And importantly, we talked about USA, America, and we talked about the difference between wheat and weed. Okay, right? Now, then at the end, we talked about another profession or another occupation that the people of this country, that is cattle raiding. They rear cattle. They occupy huge area, and they will barricade and they will keep their animals. And this huge area is called ranches. I told you, mind the spelling. And those who own this land are called ranchers, right? And these ranchers, they hire very strong people, strong men, in order to protect this. They are called cowboys, and I told you the story of cowboys, no? Right, okay. So this is the chapter called the temperature grasslands. Temperature grasslands is kind of region, okay, and we get this condition in different areas around the globe, but we took the example of North America, and in North America this kind of temperature grassland is called the prairies. And regarding prairies, all this location, climate, animal life, and people of the and the life of the people we study. Right, children, so we are done with this chapter, and now you have to do your part. You have to watch this video repeatedly and know all the vocabulary that I have written here. Attending online class is a technique. It's not like attending regular classes inside the classroom. It's a technique. And write the title. Transform my learning from mobile to your exercise copy. You listen to me, watch me like this. Watch my video like this. Watch, and again you pause it, and whatever I'm teaching here, okay, from here you have to transfer learning from here to here. Again you write it down. Again you pause it. You play it, and again you pause it, and again you write it down. Again you play, listen, again you pause it, and you write it down. Everything you have to transfer from your mobile to your exercise copy. So after that you have to study not from mobile, but from your exercise copy and from your textbook. Right? Do it this way. All the best. Take care and love you. Okay, bye bye.